Bob, it's over.
You don't think I can escape from my own conference room?
Where are you gonna go?
Well, guess what? Watch now.
This is happening.
They might be crazy, but they're even richer now. Crazy Rich Asians wins the box office for the second week in a row. And you want some none? None approach it. You're gonna get some none today. We're talking to the stars and the director about why the scariest movie just got a little bit scarier. And if you run for the nun, maybe Tag's more the movie for you. It's available on home video today. It stars and more joining us today. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Extra Butter. It's a show where we talk about movies the way you talk about movies. Look, it's Taylor. How you doing, Taylor?
Great.
And that's Violet. They're gonna go see what? What are you guys going to see?
Incredibles 2.
I like how you did the rotation because she's shy. I wish somebody would rotate me from time to time. This is a show where we talk about movies pretty much the way you talk about movies. It's me and my friends, like these people, right here. Hi, everybody.
How's it going?
Good. Thanks for hanging out.
Good.
You guys ready to talk about movies?
Let's talk about it.
Always.
Crazy Rich Asians owning it again. A little bit richer this weekend for the second week in a row. It hangs on
Honestly,
to the #1 spot.
Were you shocked though, Mark?
Not
Were
at
you-
all.
Not at all.
No.
Not even. It's relatable. It's cute. It's charming. It's funny. Anybody can relate. Honestly, anybody that has a family, which is literally everybody,
Yeah.
can relate to this movie.
And if you don't have
Yeah.
a family, we're your family.
Yeah, we'll take you.
All right. And why did you like it, Mikey?
You know what? Shout out to Nico Santos. He's a comedian that started
that's
in
right.
San Francisco, which I started with years ago. He's doing well in the film. It's great.
What's the name of this character?
Oh, Carrie.
That's right.
Carrie.
So
Shout out
Right.
to Carrie.
look out for Carrie. I don't know if Carrie at any point is near the character Astrid, played by Gemma, but I did talk to her about her character and how hard it is to be beautiful. Take a look.
And what I
you.
love about your character is that she's multi-layered. You might see someone like her and assume you know everything about her and think how easy life must be.
Right. No, exactly. I love that character. She was my favorite character when I read the books. And yeah, she says she's got layers, that what you see is not quite what you get. There's so much more going on beneath that, you know, that kind of glamorous facade. And that's what's interesting to play. And for me, I just wanted to get under her skin and figure out what was the emotional truth of the journey that she's on, which I think is really interesting because it's kind of a weird kind of inverse situation of what's going on between your characters with Astrid's marriage and the difficulties that she's having. And yeah, it was interesting and challenging to play.
Gemma talking about how hard it is to be beautiful.
Must be
and she
rough.
must have it very, very difficult.
Must be so hard.
The whole cast, like Henry Golding, everybody.
Everybody in this movie is beautiful. Like even set pieces. They walk past a vase and I go, wow, that's the best looking vase I've ever seen.
seen in my entire
Everything
life.
is
struggles.
top notch.
You know who else is beautiful? Our expert on the topic. Ladies and gentlemen, we would be remiss if we didn't bring in Manny at the movies to talk about this. Manny, the movie guy. Hey, Manny.
Your own crazy, not quite rich Asian.
No, we love this movie. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
Why do you think it's #1 this many weeks in a row?
Simply because it's just well made. It's well directed, well acted, and proven once again that when Hollywood gives audiences a well diverse cast, people will follow.
Being Asian and seeing this movie with an all-Asian cast rise to #1, not only one weekend, but now 3 weekends it's going on. How does that make you feel?
You know what? On my original review of the film 2 weeks ago, I called it my own personal Black Panther.
That's awesome.
Seriously, I mean, simply because it's nice to see a little representation of me right there on the big screen. And one quick trivia, by the way, you know, when I was talking to Aquafina and Ken Jeong, I seriously stopped the interview right in the middle of the interview, and I told them, I just said, an epiphany. We're all Asians, and we're talking about a big Hollywood movie. When did that happen?
I bet you were so overwhelmed. That must have been an amazing feeling.
In a good way. Yes.
Exactly.
Hey, Manny, is there a moment in the film that really stands out to you?
You know what? Just like pretty much everyone I think who had seen the film, the wedding scene. How awesome is the wedding scene? I wanted to have a wedding like that. I just can't afford $50 million.
I know, Manny, think about how many couples got married like the week after this opened up and said,
And we're like,
oh, you didn't flood the lane. You don't love me.
Yeah.
There's no gold water coming out of
You're
that.
right.
My dress was not nearly as beautiful.
Big round of applause for Manny, everybody. Where do we find you on social media?
Manny the Movie Guy on Facebook and Manny Movies on Twitter and Instagram.
All right, you are awesome.
There it
All
is.
right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Manny! Mwah. Thanks, pal.
Mwah. See you soon.
What an awesome guy, and honestly, I can think of no one better to talk to about that
He's a
movie.
Yes.
hoot, that guy. I'm telling you, he's a
I
real
love,
hoot.
I love how shiny his eyes got every time he talked about them. I mean, he talked about the movie the whole entire time,
Yeah.
but he got real specific about it. He could tell he was just proud of his people.
All right, we have to talk about something sad, some very sad news right now. The death of Happy Time Murders. What happened there, Mike?
Man, best movie of the year.
Why wasn't it supported?
By far. Why did, you know what? Competition.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's when it's released, but I mean, comedically, jokes, funniest movie, hands down, this year.
There is so much that I love about this movie, but I did watch the movie 90% of it this way. It's okay to laugh at this, right?
yeah.
I don't necessarily support all of this, but I like that.
It pushes the envelope, but we need that.
Yeah.
We need movies that push the envelope.
Oh, funny, he should be calling me now. With further discussion and debate about this, and I suspect to defend Happy Time Murders, you know Brian Crawl, who sits here at Extra Butter Table and Podium from time to time?
Of course. A teacher.
All right, owner of Comedy Spot. This is Little Brian. Hello, Little Brian.
Oh, hi.
Oh, amazing.
How's it going?
So why do you think the movie tanked?
Why do I think the movie tanked? I thought it was fantastic.
He would say that.
Yeah. Well,
He would say that.
why do you think most people didn't go see it this weekend at the box office?
It could just be that humans want to see humans and puppets want to see puppets.
It's true.
So you think it's prejudice that kept people away from the box office?
Of course it was. Of course. That movie was
I feel like he's a little
hilarious.
biased. I feel like he's a little biased.
How so? Because he's felt and a puppet? To follow the plot line of the movie, have you found your puppet kind suppressed at any time by us human folk?
Well, all the time. I mean, let's face it. You act like we can't exist unless you are straight up our butts all the time, right? Right? Come on.
Little Brian, what was
sensitivity.
your favorite part of the movie?
All right, let's just face it. The movie sucked, right? Come on. So the best part,
Oh, you heard? Mike says no. Mike says it doesn't.
It didn't say that movie was amazing. I mean,
Oh, come on.
and you should have been in it, but it was amazing.
okay, yes, I should have been in the film, but the best part of the film is when the credits roll.
All right, Little Brian, where can we catch you from time to time?
I've got my friend over here. Just hold on, let me grab him. Hi guys.
Hi, Brian.
Anyway, he's busy right now, so have a good day, and see you later. Thank you for having me on the show, Mark.
All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out. It's Brian and Little Brian.
And Mini Brian.
All right.
Little Brian.
I think to surmise what we've said, even with our felt friend here, watch it at your own risk, yeah?
Yes, watch it at your
Yeah,
own
don't
risk,
take
for
your
sure.
kids. Don't
No.
even let your kids watch the trailer. I made that mistake.
There's a reason the only trailer that was online for the longest time was the Red Band trailer of Happy Time Murders. Hey, speaking of that, from Red Band trailers to band trailers, they yanked the trailer for The Nun offline because it was too scary. Says who? Experts. We'll talk to the experts next.
And whatever happens, whatever you may see or hear, keep your eyes forward and don't stop praying.
Santa Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostris. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena Dominus tecum, benedicta tu mulieribus, et benedictus
So, The Nun, for real, you guys. Who's scared of The Nun? Yeah? All
Are
right.
you kidding me? This movie, terrifying.
Let's go on a deeper survey. Anybody here Catholic? All right. Does it or does it not resonate a little bit different when you're Catholic?
Mark, I screamed the F word out loud during the trailer.
Funky butt loving.
And I pulled out this number like 50 times.
It won't help.
I don't mess with demonic creatures from any church establishment.
She does that right before the show, by
I
the
think
way.
that has to do with you, not the movie.
I just have
No
to
offense.
I just have to be prepared, guys. But honestly, after watching this movie, I don't want to be Catholic anymore.
No, don't say that.
Wow.
Look, social media is blowing up already.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. Complain to her. Oh, by the way, where do we find you on social media?
I'm Maria Gloria.
Yeah, complain right there. While you're at it, I want to complain about anything she says.
Hey, Kelly Savannah Deaton, don't complain to me.
And the world famous Mikey Winfield.
Woo, he's
No
back.
complaints. But
No complaints.
if you want to find out what he's up to, it's
Most
right down there.
complaints to this guy.
I'm at
That's
TV
true.
Marcus Allen. So as we talk about how scary this movie is, you heard about the original trailer, right?
Oh, I heard they pulled it off.
Yeah, they yanked it up.
Yeah.
Well, you can't find it anywhere because it was deemed too scary. Like people were having
Amazing.
seizures.
That's not amazing. I
Right.
said, don't complain to me. That's not amazing.
It's
but
amazing that a
that's-
movie that's this scary.
Do we believe that it was pulled intentionally? I mean, you know,
I don't
was
know.
that a stunt?
But guess what? What if I tell you I got a sample of it? Are you
break
ready to
that
be
up.
really
Let's
scared?
watch it, yes.
All right, you at home be warned. What you're about to see is a portion of the original scary trailer. So if you have young ones at home, houseplants, cover everything up
Pacemaker.
because it could be very, very hard to watch. Are you ready? The original band trailer for The Nun. Wow. Take a look.
I guess you're really up creek.
Ow! Christ, Jake, take it easy, man.
Now what? Ow!
There you have it.
Wow.
Really?
I covered my eyes for that.
Wow.
Every
Mark,
time.
get out
Every
of here.
time. I want to
Mark,
see the real
go.
one.
Has no one
Get
seen
outta
the Blues
here.
Brothers movie?
Yes, but that's not the theme. Come on.
All right, back to scary. This movie really is scary. If you haven't seen anything on it, let's break off a real sample. Take a look.
Sister, please. This way.
So I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching that trailer with other audiences at other movies for the last 6 months, and everybody, you can feel the tension in the air. What is it about this movie that resonates with our scary gene?
Because it's the demonic possession,
Yes.
for one. I can
Yes.
take any scary movie like the gore, the murder, stuff like that, but when it's demonic possession, and I'm not necessarily super religious, but
Yeah.
there's just something so disturbing and
Yeah.
creepy about that.
Like Kelly, I can take gore, I can take shark, I can take suspense. But put me in a situation where the church is involved and you throw a demon in there, no, I'm out, I'm done, no,
Right.
no.
Oh, it's definitely the religious element.
Yes.
Because we all, like, you know, have lived certain things and we can do the killings and all that, but when it feels extra real,
Yes.
I think the religious tie-in really...
I'll tell you what scares me because I am religious. I am not Catholic, but I'll tell you this: when it gets to the point where even the highest cleric is going, we can't help you. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're screwed.
Yes.
That's when you really get nervous.
And you hear stories of demons following you home and all kinds of
Exactly.
scary
Or
crap.
attached to your
Right.
soul.
Yes,
Klingons,
stuff like
things
that.
like
that.
That's what's really scary.
Corin Hardy is the director of the movie, and I caught up with him a very special evening. I saw the movie in a 16th century convent in the middle of nowhere, Mexico.
Oh,
What could go
Lord.
wrong? Everything could go wrong. I mean, the weather even turned creepy just in time for it. We talked about what that was like. Take a look.
So I know the feeling you get when you enter these ancient places. Talk about how it elevates the film.
Do you mean about here or in the film when we were
When you
making
were
the film?
shooting in ancient places around the world.
No, I mean it certainly adds a whole layer. I mean for the cast, for myself, for the movie, I think everything permeates through wherever your starting point is. So with the Nun being able to go to Romania and really search for these ancient buildings that have a history, and they already have like these ingrained textures, and you know, as a palette for the movie and the world that we're creating, just makes it as authentic as possible, creepy as possible, and a great sort of base backdrop to bring the story.
One of the things you have that my favorite directors of all time have, I can tell that you're directing a movie that you want people to see, but at the same time, you're kind of directing something you want to see.
100%.
We have a very special celebrity guest, if we could, por favor.
Here we are.
Say hello to your little friend.
She comes with her blessing. She's having a good time.
And that doll, even a creepy piece of plastic, is scary when that guy holds it. He takes it, if you follow his Instagram, he takes it to concerts, talk shows, all over.
I think he's got a problem.
I don't like dolls. I don't like dolls. And
Like the Annabelle doll?
God, even less in that sense.
Dolls and religion.
No, they don't go together.
Not a fan.
Not at all. But you should still go see this movie. It's a good movie. Just take your Bible, take your holy water, pray, hold on to your mom.
Skates.
Skates.
Get out quick.
Right.
Yeah.
Make sure you down. Your Uber app is open.
And ready to go. This
Yes.
movie, though, it kind of makes you want to go visit some of the castles that they filmed in Romania.
Does it really?
It's
Does it? No, it
beautiful,
doesn't.
though. You have
What the
to
hell's wrong
admit-
with you?
I know
What?
a lot, actually, but you have
Yes.
to admit how beautiful this movie is. It is
Yeah.
stunning.
So next week, the entire cast will join us to tell you why you don't want to go to castles in Romania, because real people were tortured and killed there and stuff.
I'll go with you, Kelly.
Okay, let's go. It's so pretty to see.
Yeah.
Not the torture,
Yeah.
but the, you know, I like to travel. I like
It's
the views.
history.
Yeah, I'll pass. That's great. Yeah, it's cool.
I'll segue into something else that Kelly and possibly Gloria would tell you is pretty to see. John Hamm. Coming up next, John Hamm and the rest of the cast of Tag tell you why you need to get that on digital delivery. Want to run away from the nun? Make it a game of tag. We'll tell you why next. Hey, welcome back to US Butter. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching wherever you're watching, and especially the men and women serving the US of A.
Thank you.
Thanks for being a part of the show. All right, so something special that you can get to your home right now, digital delivery and Blu-ray. It's the movie Tag. No.
Base.
No,
Base.
tag back.
Base.
Base.
I've never heard of that part.
I would bet you're competitive like that. You just
I
make up
am.
rules,
Everything
don't you?
is base.
She just makes up rules.
So, Tag, you were just telling me it's one of your favorite comedies
I
of the year.
mean, my second favorite movie of the year. Because it was real, it was believable, it's based off of real life, you know, and the voiceovers. That did it for me.
Really?
Yes.
That part is the whole
The
part
narrative.
of it. The
The narrative.
narration is amazing, and the cast. What an ensemble cast.
Can we talk about Hannibal Buress?
He's hilarious too.
I love Hannibal Buress.
His
I
sense of
love
humor,
it.
he's so understated. He's so monotone, and it works every time.
He does everything and does everything right. I've loved him in Broad City. I love his stand-up. He just has such a chill, charismatic way about him, and he brings it to this movie, and it's the best.
That's
He's
what I
just
love
so-
about him. I talked to Jake Johnson and Hannibal about this movie. Jake was telling me, you know, how difficult some of the stunts were. Hannibal just said, Hannibal made the best quote about making movies. Take a look.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of stuff for a little bit of stuff.
Movie making.
There's a lot of stuff for a little bit of stuff.
Write that down.
Hollywood.
Another brilliant quote. Well said, Hannibal Buress.
So understated,
It's a
that
lot
Hannibal.
of stuff for a little bit of stuff.
Deep.
That is so Hannibal Buress. It's stupid.
Write that down.
Yes.
Brilliant.
You know what else you can write down? The fact that Jeremy Renner, you guys, couldn't write for months. He broke both his hands, both his arms.
True.
Jeremy Renner has been in how many action movies? He's an Avenger.
He's an
Hello,
Avenger,
he's
yeah.
an Avenger and didn't break anything. And he is in a movie about playing tag
And
and
that's-
breaks both his arms.
Exactly. His castmates gave him some props. Take a look.
Is there a day on the set where you had to turn to the director and say, I don't have another take in me?
Well,
Never.
One of us did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
No,
I
actually,
didn't
yeah, you bounced back
I got
pretty
it.
quick.
I broke my arms and said, I'm going to do it again.
Did you?
Did the stunt again, and then I'm like, now I got to go to the hospital. Go get my bones set.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you,
it is, Tommy.
But you only broke 2 arms. I mean, if you'd broken 2
3
arms
arms.
and 2 legs,
Or
then,
just 3 arms.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have been a lot
Any
harder.
of us would
It'd
have.
been pretty difficult.
I think any of us would have kept going after breaking 2 arms.
Frankly, there's not really commitment that I'm seeing with you.
Yeah, like zero commitment.
We were all pretty good. Like we
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
some fun stuff. Like the
Yeah.
singer had to tackle Jake. Like that was pretty fun.
I think it's fun to be on a set where everyone loves the process, and I think all of us would just be eager to do as many takes as possible.
Way to do it, Jeremy Renner, breaking both arms and staying in the game. Take that, Tom Cruise, in your simple little leg.
Yeah, I would have quit.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so I think you should get this movie. I think when it came out in theaters, I said the movie would be average if not for the fact that it's based on a true story. It just makes it that much better. You'll understand why when you bring it home.
I disagree. It would not be an average film. It's above average. It's extra hilarious.
Second favorite movie of the year?
Second favorite movie coming out this year.
Got it. If my
Yes.
memory serves me right, 13 minutes ago, you also said that Happy Time Murders is your favorite movie.
Favorite movie this year. Absolutely, by far.
All right, well, let's squeeze it down to the best movies of the summer. I got to find out what you guys think and what you guys think. Best movies summer 2018. We'll discuss next. Hey guys, welcome back to Extra Butter. We're about to wrap things up. Don't forget, you can follow us, get all kinds of extras. Watch us on YouTube, Extra Butter TV.
Oh, yeah?
All kinds of extras. Hit like and subscribe and all that stuff.
Yes.
It's Kelly Savannah Deaton, the world famous Mikey Winfield, and YouTube star herself, Gloria Maria.
Wow.
All right,
Wow.
favorite movies of the summer, first and second.
Deadpool 2
Yep.
because of Daddy Reynolds.
Yep.
And the Avengers Infinity War because of Chris Pratt. Ooh.
All
Nice,
right,
nice.
Mikey.
You know what? Happy Time Murders and Happy Time Murders.
That is good.
Someone's
got
to
defend it. Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
Jurassic World because dinosaurs and Chris Pratt
Right.
and Sicario 2, Josh Brolin. Hello, people, and
Right.
Benicio del Toro.
All right, I'm going to have to jump in. Number 2 position is going to be Deadpool, and number 1 position, probably Mission Impossible because...
Tom Cruise.
No, because of
No.
the scenery.
I do not have a crush on Tom Cruise.
Okay.
But I do like the fact that he does his own stunts and taught me to do one take alone. But we're like tight on your face, and you're not doing it to tell the press that you did your own stunts. You're doing it to make a better movie. But how do you act when you know your life is at stake?
You know, that's the trick. Also, it's interesting because when you're doing it, whether I'm driving a motorcycle or a car or flying a helicopter, you know, a lot of times I'm having to set the frame myself if I'm coming up to a camera, and it is acting. It's just you got to just be in the moment, be in performance, but also have enough control of the vehicle or my body to be able to do both.
Let's do it! All right! Careful on the wing, camera 2! 3, 2, 1, go! We're really doing it! Oh my God! Take my shaky cam. Here's my camera guy's steady cam at 7,000 feet. Check out the rotation that occurs with one slight arm adjustment. Look how he maintains a 5-foot distance as we fall 130 miles an hour at 6,000 feet. My cheeks are getting really stretched out. Yeah, so that's how I'm going to remember.
I want to do an impression of you real quick.
Okay.
Mike, hold it.
Okay. Wait, is that skydiving or hanging out with Tom Cruise?
Wait, what kind of impression was that? That reminded
I'm
me
not
of
sure what that
else.
was.
I'm gonna let them figure that one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna DVR back and see if I look exactly like that. All right, so we're gonna hold more because the summer is not completely over. In a couple weeks, we'll have our summer of 2018 recap. In the meantime, thanks for hanging out with us. Have an awesome time. Back to you guys.